Oh, there we go. There we go. What's going on, YouTubes? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It is I, the great Duke Bothers. And here we are, Wednesday. You know, we did the game live right here in the house of the great Duke Bothers on Monday night, where your Dallas Cowboys, America's team, defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are now sitting at home watching the rest of the playoffs, courtesy of yours truly. So to them, I have one question and one question only, and it goes something like this. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what happened? How could you lose to the Dallas Cowboys? We beat the crap out of you, and your team got humiliated on your home field. How about them Cowboys? And now we move on. Now we move on to the big boys. We move on to one of the biggest rivalries in the NFL, rekindled yet again in 2023. We played them in 2022, and here we are again in 2023 playing the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this is not going to be pretty, Niners fans. This is a hate week. And I have told you many times, I will not go easy on you. So, before we talk about your team, let's talk about your fan base a little bit. Let's talk about what I've got to worry about as far as the Niners fan base is concerned. Let's talk about my opposition this week. Let's talk about my opponents. First of all, since he's in my chat, we got a guy. Let me do this in my, oh gosh, I can't stand Collinsworth, but now here's a guy in the Sentinel who hides behind a voice changer, has never seen the front end of a camera in his entire life, probably because his mug is so ugly that nobody wants to watch him, and he knows if he ever put his ugly mug on YouTube, people would click the unsub button that fast in a New York minute. The guy comes onto YouTube. What's up, PCG? How are you? By the way, good to see you. The guy comes on YouTube, and if you're gonna make a hate week video, take it from an expert, take it from a seasoned veteran. You might want to know who you're playing against. Who the hell is Minka Parsons, Sentinel? Is that the kicker that we just signed to replace Brett Maher? Is that who that is? I've never heard of Minka Parsons before. But at least we're playing Stephon Diggs, right? Look at him. He's saying, oh, I didn't say Stephon Diggs in my video. Go back and watch this video and tell me that he did not say Stephon Diggs. It's there. You said Minka Parsons. We all know that Micah Parsons is the defensive player of the year. Okay, we'll talk about that for a second. Because all you say is, oh, Bosa this and Bosa. Let me ask you a question, Niners fans. I'll get to you in just a minute, Ruthless. Don't you worry. You're on my list. I got all of them on my list tonight. They said, Joey Bosa is the NFL Defensive Player of the Year because he has this many sacks and this many quarterback pressures. Well, that's great. That's great. I'm happy to hear it. Let me ask you this, Sentinel. What does Bosa do besides rush the passer? What does he do? What does he do? Can he drop back into coverage? No. Can he do what Micah Parsons does? Micah! Can he do what Micah Parsons does? No. You know why? Because he's a one-trick pony. All he can do is rush the passer. That's not enough. In today's league, that's not enough. Micah Parsons has it all. Micah Parsons recovers fumbles. Micah Parsons wins games. What separates him from Micah other than the fact that he cannot do what Micah Parsons does? Answer me that. Now back to your fan base, and don't worry, I'll make that announcement shortly. So I'm watching and waiting for Niners fans to come out tonight, out of the closet, and I see Frank Gambler. He comes on here. He's in his seat in the airplane. He's just riding around looking for a couple of mooks to make a video about because he's Frank Gambler. But he knows that he's not very talented when it comes to hate weeks, and he doesn't make many videos. All he likes to do is go and hijack live streams talking about Boxman Sean and Joe Walsh like he's a degenerate, delusional piece of trash, because that's exactly what Frank Gambler is. Talk about fair weather. You wait until you win 11 straight games and go into the playoffs to start making a video. Really? Really, Frank? That's what you're doing now. That's what you're doing. You're the bandwagon. I used to think you were one of the OGs, dude. I thought, man, Frank Gambler is always here. Win or lose, if the Niners play, Frank Gambler's going to be on here. That has not been the case lately. I don't know where Frankie's been. We're watching you, Frankie. You know when you're in an airplane, you put your phone in airplane mode, right? I'll keep going. Where is he? He's right here. CG Ruthless. There we go. There's the guy. Now this one over here, let's talk about you for a minute. Since I'm going off on every Niners fan on YouTube tonight. CG Ruthless. This guy came in, and you guys don't know this, but I do. When I met CG Ruthless, it was not in a football community. What's up, Jerry? How are you? It was not in a football community. It was in a wrestling fan community full of wrestling fans. And he starts messaging me, "Hey, Duke, what should I do to make a name for myself? Hey, Duke, how do I join the TTC? How do I get people to watch me?" So I told him, man, it's simple. You go on here, you represent your squad, you pay your bets, you do your hate weeks, you eat your crow, that's it. Just go in here and pay your dues. Everybody else did it. You've got to do it too. And so he goes for a long-ass amount of time with no viewers, no subscribers, except for me and the people that know him, not getting many numbers. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the dude shoots up to like 1,500 subs just like that. And we all know what happened, CG Bully. We all know what you did. We all know exactly what you did. Now, how you got the money to do it, I don't know. But you subscriber-buying piece of crap. I told you to grind. I told you to put the work in, and you went and bought subs. You went to an automated bot system and paid $20 a month for 1,200 subs, and then you made a name for yourself. Why do you think his viewers were like 5 or 6 when he had a sub count of 1,200? It's pretty easy to figure out, isn't it? Come on, CG Bully. I got the dude stepping on Legos. So we got that one. Then we got what a lot of people would consider to be the big boys. And these are the guys I'm going to spend the time on. Billy. Billy is in 214 stream. Shout out to 214. He was in my chat right now. Billy is in 214 stream, running his mouth, running his jaw, talking about how great the Niners are in his really annoying Billy Badass voice, But I remember going to Raider Ben's stream one night, and this was within the last year. And Billy Badass, go to Raider Ben's channel right now, you'll see the clip. Billy Badass comes on and says, well, if the 49ers left the Bay Area and the Raiders moved back to Oakland or moved to the Bay Area, I'd be a Raider fan. You're going to take off your team's colors. You're going to drop the logo. You're going to drop the name. And you're going to root for your rivals. Don't the Niners hate the Raiders? Aren't you guys rivals? I mean, if you're a fair weather bandwagon fan, you don't really care. If you have Listen to me, Billy. Listen to me really well. If you have conditions for your fanhood, you're not a real fan. You are a bandwagoner. You're doing it for the clout. You're not a real fan. I saw it. I heard it. Don't act like it didn't happen. I was there. I was there. And then I went to MetStream because I just knew that Billy was going to be there. He said, hey, I'll go over to MetStream and I'll be there. And, you know, you and L, you had a nice battle. That was entertaining. I enjoyed it. But when I clicked on MessageStream to get a piece of the action, Billy never showed up. And speaking of never showing up, let's talk about another 49er fan. How about A-Bomb? You know, I don't really hear A-Bomb talking a lot of football nowadays. Never really have. I mean, yeah, he's got the flag. That's cool. He's got that little dumbass mannequin in the background. That's fine. When does he talk about his team? What games? Does he know his offensive line? Serious question. Does A-Bomb actually know his own offensive line? I don't know. I really cannot answer that question. I do not know. I couldn't tell you. I got you, Slida. A-Bomb says, I'm going to the game of the year. He said it all year long. I'm going to see the Raiders play the Niners in Vegas. I'll be there. And then him and his 49er butt buddy are over there making out with each other like, we're going to fight. We're going to have a sloppy sex makeout match in Vegas. You better pull up on me because we're going to fight. Never happened. Nobody threw a punch. But, Billy, I'll give you credit because I got receipts that Billy went to the game. A-Bomb never showed up. A-Bomb didn't go. How are you going to talk all that smack for all that time and not go to the game? You didn't show up, A-Bomb. Excuses. They're like assholes. We all got them and they all stink. Unfortunately for you, yours is huge and it's trash. You should have been at the game. You could have carted me in on a stretcher and I would have been at that game. Facts. No excuses. You weren't there. You didn't show up. And I don't think you're a real fan either. So this is what I've got now. I've got bandwagoners. I've got fake fans. I've got fans that don't show up. This is terrible. Where are the real Niner fans at? Where are the real Niner riders at? You want to tell me about how the faithful are going to be loud at Levi Stadium? Motherfucker, listen to me just one moment. You don't know who you're playing with. We're the Dallas fucking Cowboys. Everybody shows up against us. Every single week, we pack out stadiums. People come to see us play. They buy tickets to go to their team stadium. The America's team come to their house and rail on them. You don't believe me? Just ask Tampa Bay last week. Just ask every Tampa Bay fan that bought a ticket to that game and looked around and saw the Dallas Cowboys fans in the stands that were saying, we want San Francisco after the game was over. We went to their stadium, we packed it out, and our fans were celebrating when the game was over. Niners fans, you're not anything special. Your stadium doesn't scare us. We're not afraid of you. Levi does not intimidate us. We're a different breed. This ain't the Seattle Seahawks, bro. We're America's team. We've been there. We've done that. And we're going to do it again. What about you? Your team was losing at halftime to Seattle. Your team lost to the Bears. Your team lost to the Broncos. Your team is trash. Let's call it like it is. We've got the better quarterback. We've got the better team. And I'm telling you right now, guys, the honeymoon is over. The honeymoon is over. Brock Purdy is due. He is not Tom Brady. He is not Peyton Manning. He's not even Dak Prescott. He's Brock Purdy. And it's time for him to crumble like a deck of cards. And that's exactly what's going to happen on Sunday. When we go into Levi and get our revenge. And you're damn right, we're getting our revenge. It's going to be a long week, Niners. Got liquid nitro. Here's the thing about your quarterback. You guys say all the time, oh, he's confident. He's got confidence. He's got that confidence. Dude, he has not played a pass rush like us. What you gonna do when Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence, Osa Odigizua, Neville Gallimore, what you gonna do when Carlos Watkins and the defense of the Dallas Cowboys comes after you? Our secondary's balling out right now. And guess what? J-Ron Kearse, he's gonna play. We're just fine. Don't you worry about us. You worry about your damn self. We're not afraid of Levi. And we're not afraid of your great defense. You haven't played anybody like us. Your division is trash. What, are you supposed to compare us to the Arizona Cardinals offense? Give me a break. We're the Dallas Cowboys. You ain't seen nothing like us. The Seattle Seahawks? Are you kidding me? They were beating you at halftime. They're nowhere near what we are. We have way more weapons than they do. Ready, Red, the Cinderella story is done. Brock Purdy is washed. It's over. It's time to put it into it. And we're going to be the bad guys. We're going to be the villains in this Disney princess movie. And we're going to destroy Brock Purdy and the overrated 49ers in their house on our way to the NFC title game. And all I got to say is go Giants. You guys want to see a good hate week video? Go check out Travis's video he made today. That was actually a really damn good video. The Rams, thank you. Thank you, CG. The Rams, you're going to compare us to the Rams? You have not seen anybody like us. But I'll tell you this. We've seen a lot of teams exactly like you who think they've got it made, who think they have all the weapons. We have beaten more NFC playoff teams than anybody in the league. Facts. The only playoff teams that we have not beaten in the NFC were the Seattle Seahawks, who we did not play or we would have beaten them, and the San Francisco 49ers. And guess what? We're going to beat you on Sunday and add to that list. We are the best team in the NFC, and we are the best team in the league, and we're going to steamroll your weak-ass rookie quarterback on Sunday. And them's facts. Now, having said that, that's my hate week part of the video. Having said that, I'll give you reality in a couple of days on how I think this game is going to go. But I'll spoil it just a little bit, just like I did last week. When I said we were going to go to Tampa and we were going to win, we did. I saw some things before we played that game. I saw some things and I said, wait a minute. Yeah, we're going to win. And the things I saw ended up happening exactly like I thought they would. I see some things on Sunday. I see some things in this game. And I will tell you right now, we're going to win. We are going to win. The Cowboys are going to go to Levi. We're going to get the chip off our shoulder, and we're going to win. It's the revenge tour, boys. And we got this. That's all there is to it. So, every single Niner fan I address tonight is in the chat except for Gambler because he hasn't landed his plane yet. He's probably taking a plane ticket all the way to Timbuktu so he can stay away from Cowboys fans after this game's over. You better address it, Billy. I want to hear what you got to say. And make sure you bring the microphone close to your mouth and maybe make a rap video about me while you're at it. If you want me to get you a Raiders jersey, I'll hit up Mike Mosh. I'm sure he's got one with your name on it somewhere. Kind of like A-Bomb's got his Cowboy jersey hanging on the wall at A. Campbelltoes' house. I'll take care of it. Just like LL said, y'all are done. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm going to get in bad area right now, but we got a lot of heavy hitters in the stream right now. Do you want me to add the link? Because I'll add the link if you guys want it. I'm actually just about to be where I'm going to get to, but I want to give you guys a chance if everybody's here at once, you know. If you don't want it, that's cool. I'll end the stream. No big deal. Matter of fact, you know what? Toss that. I'm not gonna do the link. You guys do your thing on your channels. And Chess says I want blood. I want blood. All right, Billy, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, I haven't even I haven't even gone there yet, Billy. That's the great thing about this, Avon and Billy and y'all. You guys can trash each other. Hell, Raider Ben has done half the work for me. All I got to do is just re-show Raider Ben's content. He's already done half the work for me. It's easy right now. It's easy pickings. All right. Hey, listen, I'm here. I have arrived at my destination. Cowboys are gonna win this thing. I'll see you Niners fans this week. I got my ears and my eyes open. Let's do this thing, Cowboys. How about them? It's the revenge tour, and the honeymoon is over. The Cowboys are gonna win this thing on Sunday. And by the way, we will be live right here in the house of the great Duke Fathers. Y'all have a good one. How about the Cowboys, baby? Let's go.